Okay guys, I'm back and I think I'm ready. I have washed this cutting board. I'm gonna make sure all the water and stuff's off of here, but washed it and wiped it down with a bleach, what do you call them? The little Lysol wipes to make sure that it's all nice and happy. And so I've got my chicken breast in these Ziploc bags, and I'm gonna pound them out. One of my wishes is to get a metal mallet. These work just fine, but you want to pound this out. It not only tenderizes the chicken breast, but it's going to give you a really large space to work with to stuff this chicken breast. So that one I've pounded to perfection. I'm going to go ahead and pound the big boy, and I'll bring you back. I'll save you from listening to all that frustration. All right, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I got them both pounded out, and they're pretty flat. They're about where I want them. And now I'm going to talk about what is going to go inside, because we're going to wrap some goodies up in there. I usually use Swiss cheese, but I totally spaced buying any Swiss cheese today. I don't readily keep Swiss cheese on hand. I keep blue cheese, pepper jack, cheddar, mozzarella. That's where my cheese budget goes on a routine basis. So what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to give you a look-see at what I'm going to dredge this in. Once I get it all happy and I get them all wrapped up, then I'm going to dredge it in some butter and Dijon mustard. This is about, quarter cup of butter and a quarter cup of Dijon mustard. And I'm just going to mix this up really well, and I'm going to heat it back up because the Dijon is going to cool the butter down. But you want it melted. I use this to dredge all the time. It's like amazing. So, and it goes really well with the flavors that are going to be in here. Sorry. Okay. And wow, who doesn't like butter? I am going to add a little bit more butter though. I can see my consistency might be off a bit. So, I'm sorry. More butter. The only bad thing is you might waste some, which I hate that. Okay, so we're going to put this butter and Dijon mustard mixture into the microwave to heat that up just enough that it's all ready to be a dredging station. So I'm going to put it on melt. Or not. I'm going to put it on melt. A half a stick for that. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get those chicken breasts out and we're going to start working with them. I don't think that I want to work right on top of that cutting board this time. I think that it'll be easier if I work on top of a piece of parchment. It'll be cleaner. I can just throw it away. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And I'll get that out as soon as that microwave goes off. We're going to put some Canadian bacon in here. We're going to stuff them with Canadian bacon, blue cheese, pepper jack, and then we're going to dredge them and bread them and bake them off, and it's going to be amazing. All right, so our Dijon and butter mixture is all done and ready to go. Look at that. It will kind of separate until you remix the mustard with the butter. It'll kind of look separated, but don't worry about it. It'll be great. I use this when I make chicken parmigiani. Chicken parma. I want to be Italian. No, I don't. I think there is a little Italian in my background, but it's mostly Irish and Indian. Irish and Indian, which, you know, mine's 57. Now you can see how smooth that is, and it's not as separated. That's what you want. Just set that over to the side. It's all good. And we're gonna get working on the chicken. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Come on. We got a beautiful dinner plan. I'm gonna do the small one first, just because I think it might be the easier one. It may or may not. And you want to make sure you have everything out and ready to go when you start this, because you're dealing with raw chicken. So you want to make sure that you have it, your act together, so to speak. And I am going to get a spoon in that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, where is it? Canadian bacon. Can you believe how good that sounds? And Canadian bacon, it's such a low calorie thing. 3 slices is only 60 calories, so we're putting 3 right there. I don't know, we might have to go big and go 4, because it gets really wide at the other end. Let's do it like that. I'll just put 4 right there. And we'll, 5, okay. So we've got, let's see, how many calories? Who knows? We'll just turn that parchment around. Now, I'm going to take some cheese, and this is the jack cheese. It's a pepper jack. I don't mind pepper jack in the mix, because this is, you know, it just goes well with this. And then some blue cheese down on there. You want a good 3 tablespoons or so of blue cheese. Blue cheese is one of the best melty cheeses on the planet. And then, ooh, doesn't that look good? Well, I better season that a little bit more, I think. I'm thinking I need some fresh, or some dried parsley down there. Yeah, we're gonna get some seasoning from the breadcrumbs as well, but I think that looks good. And I'm gonna use my parchment to get me rolling. It's gonna be rolled and turned like a sushi roll. No. And I really do want to roll this as much as I can. And look how pretty that is. Then you're going to take your chicken and turn it over, and you've got some nice, I love it. Okay. Rinse my hands a little bit. I can see that there's cheese coming out of one end. Now I'm going to grab a couple toothpicks, I think, before this is all over. What I'm going to do, though, just to give you the show, that's beautiful. That's like 2 servings, but what I'm going to do is remove this dirty parchment, and we're going to put it in the first dredge, which is the mustard, the Dijon mustard and butter. And you're just going to turn it over in that, and then you're going to lay it onto your next dredge, which is Italian breadcrumbs. And I did not keep one hand clean. There really isn't any way to do it, or I didn't see a way. So we're gonna do that. And you're just adding those breadcrumbs to this. Make sure they get all smashed into the mix. And then this is your judgment, whether you think you've got the right, whether it's gonna stay together for you or not. If you don't think so, then you can use toothpicks. I actually think that one's gonna be just fine. And the way I'm gonna serve it is gonna be beautiful. You guys are gonna be really impressed. Well, you might not, but I'm gonna be really impressed. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this and put it onto my baking sheet that's been sprayed with some cooking spray. And I'm gonna add some more breadcrumbs to that. And you can do your own breadcrumbs, I usually do, but today I'm running out of time, so there you go. Okay, I'm gonna get the next one all happy and rolled up, and we'll show you what I got when I'm done with that. Looks good. It's making me hungry. I'm gonna preheat my oven also at 375 degrees and get it ready. Okay, so I actually had a small little glitch in my get along that I forgot last time, but it won't make that huge a difference. I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna brush this chicken breast when it's laid out like this before I add anything else, is I'm gonna brush it with the Dijon mixture so it's inside and out. And I apologize for forgetting that. You know what? It's called real life YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna get this one rolled up and I'll be right back. All right, now there's the result of my labor, which it really isn't hard. It's just kind of, sometimes it can be a little awkward. So I'm just drizzling down a little olive oil, just a little bit back and forth to help those breadcrumbs crisp up. And you know, there's not a lot of fat in there, so even the Canadian bacon's really lean. I did not have to use toothpicks, but you could if you really wanted little individual pouches. These are going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you at the end what I do with them. This is two chicken breasts are in plenty to feed 4 people. So this really was a reasonable meal, and we're going to have a beautiful big salad that I made earlier. I didn't want to bore you with because I know you guys have seen it. Anyway, but I'm going to put this in the oven at 375 until the juices run clear and I know that this chicken is done. And I'll be back to plate it up for you. Yum! Okay guys, whoops, there goes the camera. Sorry, I don't have a cameraman, darn it. And my tripod has a mind of its own apparently. Anyway, this is the smaller of the 2 chicken cordon bleu. And I've let that kind of rest in the oven by itself, well, with the other one, but you know, just let it alone and let it kind of come back down to temp, and we're gonna see what we have. Boy, this is a delicious meal that is easy, economical. For $3.47 is what these 2 chicken breasts cost me, and we're gonna feed a lot of people. I mean, this is, I have this on the cutting board with some parchment down. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but that's amazing. Oh, I'm gonna make you see it. Ooh. So you got that cordon bleu stuffing in there. Oh, it might be too close. I don't want to get too close. So we're going to put this on the plate right there. And we're going to slice off some more. And you really have to be careful because, like you can see, you've got stuffing coming out. We don't want that. We want to keep it right where it's supposed to be so it's nice and beautiful. And delicious. And this chicken breast is more than enough for 2 people. And 3 big slices of that would be fabulous. Oh my goodness, it smells and looks amazing. And now I'm going to bring you up and let you look at the dish. Look at that. I'm not going to put the dressing on my salad just yet because I'm not quite ready to eat, but I will taste the chicken cordon bleu for you. You know, maybe I will dress my salad. Just so you know, it's delicious. Oh my gosh. So I have homemade ranch dressing with my homemade dry mix. Yum! And we're just gonna drop that right down on my salad. And we'll put a little cracked pepper and some Himalayan salt. Which I did put down over the chicken cordon bleu. All right, guys, this is done. It's ready. It's delicious. Look at that. And we're gonna have a bite, and we're gonna tell you how it is. And and it's not hot lava, so I can actually eat it. Oh my gosh. Fabulous. Wow. This was so simple. Absolutely wonderful. You can change out these ingredients. It doesn't have to be Canadian bacon. It could be ham. It could be bacon. It could be pancetta. It could be no ham. It could just be chicken and turkey ham, Spam. I don't care. You guys, this is easy. It was wonderful. And it fed a lot of people because this is going to feed 4 to 5 people. Those little chunks there, that's more than enough for one person with a salad. And look at that salad. Anyway, we're going to eat this tonight, and I hope it brings you back. I hope it inspires you to step outside the box. Make yourself something different. Try something new, and maybe even try something I made. All right, you guys. I hope it inspires you. I hope you come back. I hope you give me a thumbs up, and if you really like it, post it on your Facebook page. All right. God bless.